Oh, I gotta sit down, guys. What's up, Seb Squad? Today is laundry day. As you can see, we have all this laundry to put away. This is literally 2 weeks of laundry, you guys. For those of you who are new to our channel, I am a mom of 4 boys. I am currently pregnant right now with our first baby girl, due next month in March 2019. And this is what it looks like if you do not do your laundry for 2 weeks as a family of 6. For us, at least. So we're gonna go ahead and tackle this tonight. I saw on somebody else's channel, they did like a laundry chat where they kind of just discuss topics while you watch me do my laundry. And it sounds silly, but I actually really enjoyed her video, and I really enjoyed listening to the topics she was discussing, which was kind of like mama shaming. And I'm gonna kind of talk about a topic that is similar to that, along with a few other things that have just been on my mind or I want to get off my chest, or any other topic that I think of. I just thought it was kind of an interesting video and kind of a cool thing, so I wanted to do one myself. Plus I need to do this laundry. Before this, I was doing pretty good at doing laundry every other day and then just putting the load away, but it just got a little crazy around here, and now we're 2 weeks behind, so I need to get this done. I hope you guys enjoy this video, and yeah, let's get started. Before we get into the laundry combo, I want to firstly explain the way I do my laundry, because it's a little type A and systematic. This way, while you are listening and watching, you already know what I am doing and what my laundry process is. As you can see, I start with one big laundry pile that I then separate into separate piles for each family member, along with a towel pile for the bathrooms and a laundry basket that I fill with things that need to go downstairs, like kitchen towels and sweaters or jackets that go in our coat closet. Once the piles are separated, I then go through each family member one by one, putting their things away as I go. Hopefully this makes sense while you're watching. Now let's get into the juicy stuff. Like I said before, I got this video idea from another channel that I'm really enjoying lately called Jessie at Home. I'll go ahead and link her channel in the description for you guys if you want to check her out too. In her video, she talked a lot about mommy shaming and basically how we need to focus more on empowering one another, which I loved and agree with so much. It made me think of a few deeper topics for me that I wanted to speak about today, which I feel all go hand in hand. These topics are self-love, judgment, and comparison. These are things that I am always working on for myself. I'm going to start with the judgment and comparison topic. It's unfortunate, but the world we live in today is obviously highly revolved around social media and our phones. It's great in terms of connecting and being able to access information so easily, but for some people, including myself, this can be very overwhelming and challenging. It is a natural human instinct for most to want to share their life and what they are up to, and to be accepted and loved by others, but this doesn't always end up happening. Sometimes when you open up, especially about subjects or important things that are going on in your life, it can make you very vulnerable to other people's opinions, which might not always be the best and might end up hurting your feelings in the long run. This can make you feel judged and unaccepted, which then could cause you to lash back in anger, or if you're anything like me, it may just cause you to shut down and not want to share anything anymore. It's funny how you could get 20 comments or people reaching out telling you how much they love what you are sharing, or the way that you carry yourself in life, but it can be that one person to say something hurtful and stop you from spreading the things that so many other people enjoy and need to see or hear. I am a firm believer that we are all put here on this earth to help each other grow and figure out who we are and what we are meant to do in our lifetime. We go through things in life, good or bad, for a reason. And sometimes we may not know that reason until something significant happens, and then it all makes sense. Lately, for myself, whenever I'm going through something hard, I try to focus on the positive things that are coming from it, and think about the reasons why I may be going through something so awful. I am learning from these situations and growing from them, and possibly someone else out there may need to hear my experience so that they don't have to go through the same thing. Or maybe someone else just needs the support while they are going through something similar. I feel strongly about this with my older sons and their autism. Although it was scary when we first found out that they had these delays and disabilities, it has actually been a big blessing in our lives and has shown us a different kind of love and outlook on life. I also love the way that I have been able to help show other mamas out there that just because your child is suddenly being labeled into this category, it does not and will not change your love for them, and can in fact actually grow you in ways you never knew as a parent. We grow through what we go through always. And I think it is a shame that so many of us have these amazing, unique life experiences that won't be shared openly due to the fear of being judged. For a long time, I never really wanted to share about the boys' autism because I feared that judgment. But once I did start opening up so freely, I found that there were so many other moms that were struggling with the same things. Not necessarily autism, but even just regular day struggles with their kiddos, and just needed that listening ear from me and positive encouragement that things will get better. These are things that may seem little, but having another person tell you that they have gone through what you are going through and are okay now, or no longer struggle with whatever struggle it was, can mean the world to someone else. It also just feels good to know we are not alone in these hard times. When we let that fear of judgment get to us, we are letting that evil win. This is also true for when we are placing that judgment onto others. I am always trying to bring awareness of this with myself. Being judged and feeling judged is awful, so why do we do it? This is another one of those natural human instincts to constantly analyze and judge a person or a situation. A lot of the time we don't even realize that we're doing it, which is why the awareness factor is so important in combating judgment. Whenever I feel myself judging another person, something I like to do to combat it is to find things that I like about the person or remind myself that I don't know what they're really going through. The last thing I like to do is pray or wish that person well, or just give them a smile. Judgment is an ugly feeling, and I do feel like I've trained myself well enough to know immediately when I'm feeling that icky judginess creep its way in. I know it seems like common sense, and we learn this in kindergarten, but seriously, you guys, treat others the way you want to be treated. Don't let that evil win. Words can be insanely hurtful, more than we know, just as much as they can be impactful and change the world. So just try to remember that the next time you are feeling that judgy feeling. A great real-life example of this for me that I will never forget was when I tried to get the older boys enrolled for school, and I was very pregnant with our fourth son. I was having an awful day, and nothing was going right. All of the boys were melting down, and I had no idea how I was going to handle them all going in to sign papers. After speaking on the phone with the receptionist for the school, I am sure she could hear the chaos in the background. She gracefully offered to run the paperwork out to my car when we pulled up to let me sign. When we got there, she did just that and did not pass any judgment. Instead, she smiled at me and told me she remembers being exactly where I am at right now. She also had 4 kids herself and told me she remembers and misses these days. She was so warm and even talked with the kids while I finished the papers. She then complimented me on my beautiful growing family and told me I was doing a great job
And guess what? It left me smiling and feeling so much better. It also inspired me to want to help someone else in the same way. This is what we need more of. You never know just how impactful these little things in life can be for someone. Even if it's just leaving a positive comment on someone's post, you never know who needs to hear it. The last thing I want to talk about pertaining to the subject of judgment is something that I know is tough for us all, but I think it's something I have gotten better at as I have gotten older. We need to not be scared of being judged by others. This is just another way we are letting that evil win and hold us back from our purpose in life or helping others. You can't always please everyone, and everyone is always going to have an opinion. Just remember your truth and what is feeling right in your heart. If you are feeling compelled to share or have a passion for something, then it's there for a reason and needs to be put out into the world. Always do what feels right for you. If you follow this rule, you can never disappoint yourself. This leads me into the next topics of comparison and self-love. Along with how easily we all have access into each other's lives these days, it can be hard not to compare ourselves or our lives to others. But the fact is, no matter how perfect someone's life may seem on social media, we all have our own struggles. No one's life is the same, and no one's lives are perfect. Some people are just better at hiding it. Again, this is usually stemmed from that fear of being judged. There will always be people that have more than you and always those that have less. We need to focus more on what we do have and just be grateful for it. If we spend too much time comparing ourselves and trying to be like other people, then we can never find the true happiness that makes us who we are. We are all unique and all have different things that make us happy in life. For me, those things are my family and having a creative outlet to capture and create memories to look back on. This is why photography and our family channel brings me such joy. I think having these types of joyful outlets, especially as a stay-at-home mom, are crucial in life. It can be easy to lose yourself and get wrapped up in your family, which is great, and I truly love getting wrapped up in my babies. But having something that you do just for yourself is just as important. This is that self-love. You can't be happy with anyone else until you are happy with yourself. So knowing what makes you happy and implementing that in your daily life will help spread joy not only to yourself, but to those around you as well. Everyone has something different that makes them happy, and also different wants for their family and life. This goes into the judgment factor again as well. One person's happy may look different than someone else's. I say this because I am someone who really loves having kids, and I have always envisioned myself having a big family. I know that this is not for most people and can be hard for others to understand sometimes. After finding out we're expecting our 5th child, I got a lot of excited comments, of course, but I also received a lot of "you are so brave" or "you're crazy" comments. And that's okay. I just remind myself that having a large family isn't for everyone, but this is what God's plan was for us, and I love it. That is what is most important. This was me not letting that fear of being judged get to me, and just knowing that this is what is perfect for our family. If you always do what you love and what feels right for you, or what makes you happy, then the rest doesn't matter. We should always be encouraging for those things for others too. Even if we don't understand it, or it's something that doesn't feel right for yourself. You should always encourage those to do what makes them happy in life, and be genuinely happy for them. And remember, if someone can't be happy for you, try not to let it affect you. It may just be that they have not found their own joy in life, and are not happy with themselves. Pray for them and wish them well. Do not let that evil creep into your heart. Just keep doing you, and you can never go wrong. Whew! Alright guys, that's all I got for today's laundry chat. These are definitely topics that are always on my heart and mind, so I felt compelled to share and hopefully inspire you all. We are on the path we are on for a reason, and I truly am so excited about the journey I am on with this YouTube platform to share more of my life and experiences with you all. Thanks again for being here on my channel and listening.
Oh my gosh. All right. Well, It's done. Everything is cleared. I love it when the space is open. I'm really trying to just stay on top of it. It feels so much better when I can just do the laundry and then put it away like right when it's done and just stay on top of it. And I'm 33 weeks pregnant now and I have a feeling she's gonna come very shortly after 30. I think she's gonna come at 37 weeks. So from here on out, I think I just really need to stay on top of dishes and laundry because this is actually where our birth tub is gonna go, just right in this area. So I definitely want to make sure, oh, I gotta sit down, guys. I definitely just want to make sure that area is gonna be clean and ready for us and for her. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed my first ever laundry chat. If you're not already, subscribe to our channel and follow along with our journey. Give this video a big thumbs up. We will see you in our next video. Good night, guys.